aware.
And welcome everyone to round 6 of PAFR Season 3 for the British Grand Prix today at Silverstone. One fan favorite track, personally one of my favorite tracks, if not the favorite of all F1 tracks in the calendar. We already have started qualifying some minutes ago. We have only 14 more minutes remaining. That's 4 minutes off we couldn't catch on the stream. Had a bit of problems entering today, but here we are. No driver have set a time yet. There goes the first time. It's definitely that time doesn't count at 35.7 by deck paint. Definitely very slow lap. Wasn't trying to push at all. Maybe started his flying lap right now. We're gonna go on board with him and gonna check if he is aiming for a fast shot at this moment or not. He's trying to go for it right now. It's cool guy now, finishing his lap up into P1 at 126.7. I think we're gonna see 125 times. I think that 25 gap can be achieved. Oh, and Ash DNF'd. Ash spawn at cops. Yeah. Ash went off at cops there, and well, he's out of this qualifying already. Our winner from last weekend at Austria, a very chaotic race, now is out. Gonna start last on this race. Then I see we don't have Knox, his teammate, racing today. We have King Miroy replacing him at the Alpine team. Gonna have to check what pace does this new guy have, because Alpine is one of the teams fighting for the Constructors' Championship. There we can see him making a bit of a spin there, exiting Maggots and Beckett's. Ben up into P1 at 26.4. taking a look on the standings after last race, we have Nox leading the championship with 57 points, then teammate Ash on second place with 50 points. That also places the Alpine team in first place in the championship standings. Over 16 points in front of Alpha Tauri with 80 points, Alpine with 96 points. Still, Drivers and Constructor Championship very close. It's unlucky for Nax that's missing this race, that could try to extend even more his championship lead, won't be able to, and possibly will be losing that lead of the championship today. As we know, grid is very close. Oh, and we caught a spin-off of Williams. It's Fonter now who goes around on turn 2. I was saying, yeah, this is gonna cost Nox some points in the championship. He could be defending today his first place that he currently has, and well, Ash now gonna start last this race because he's already DNF'd. So yeah, not the best situation for the Alpine team today at the moment. When we see Fonter now spinning once again, overheated tires, 100% sure it what is causing it. We already have another DNF, that's Freestyler, but he did set a time. It's a 26.6. We have Flash currently leading by 26.3. I still think we'll see people go into the 25s. And we've got some commentaries in our commentary box, which I'll be checking quickly. Feel free to ask all the questions you would like. I'm always gonna be very happy to answer every one of them. While it is a respectful question, of course, I will be 100% sure paying attention to that. So, gonna go quickly to check the commentaries that we've just received. Oh, we have a comment from Clint Sadler. What's up, guys? Trigger here that used to run EDL League. Hope all is well. Thanks, and very nice to see you again, my friend. It's been a long time and good to see you once again watching our stream. I remember you. We had you two on the Austrian Grand Prix of last season. That was around from March. And well, it's very good to know from you after a long time, and glad to have you again on our stream at your home race, I suppose, the British Grand Prix. Coming back into our qualifying, we're missing times from 5 people right now. It's Fontarnau, Miris Mela, King Miroy, who is replacing Nox today. On the Alpine and Womax, the AlphaTauri driver. And well, as I was saying, we have already one driver on the 25s, 25 height, but 25s anyway. It's Famrod. On the McLaren, which we actually have a McLaren 1-2 at the moment. Famrod with a 25.9, Katainen, also coming back after a long time into the league. Finnish guy, the Flying Finn, a 26.1 for him on second place. We're gonna go on board with Miris Mela now, who's gonna start his flying lap. This very fast guy, but at the same time as a very fast driver, he's been making a lot of mistakes or being unlucky in all the races till now. I don't remember really a good race for him on this season. He's shown pace on quali, he's shown pace on race, but has had a lot of trouble in the race because of accidents or just unlucky situations. Hasn't been able really to show his true potential. He will have to learn from his errors. And well, let's hope for a good race for him today. Following him, finishing already Sector 1. We are gonna go through him to Cops. Let's see if he can take it flat. Almost flat, I could say, but yeah, decent take for Cops. Now going through Maggots and Beckett's. Down into 5th gear, 6th gear, up very quickly at 12.9. Got a purple sector 2. Not sure if that's true or not, but we'll have to see when he crosses the finish line. To final corners he's gonna go, and this is gonna be enough to remove the McLarens from P1 and P2. And no, it won't. It was very slow at the end finally. It's only a P10 for Miris Mela. 26.5, but again, it's not a slow time. It's just that grid is very close. We can see from P1 to P16 there is less than 1 second of difference. That's more than 25% of the grid in less than 1 second. AA now up into P6, 3 times behind and doing the same time as Cool Guy. Well, I've got some information that we are gonna have a wet race. I heard something from someone that said that we were gonna have a wet race today. One of our drivers just confirmed some when quali started. So yeah, according to that information I got, we are having a wet race today, or at least some part of the race will be wet. So be ready for carnage, for complete carnage that last weekend wasn't needed the rain to have all that at the Austrian Grand Prix. Today with rain, well, we can expect for a great race. For the spectators' point of view, for the drivers, maybe not. Maybe gonna be a very hard race. And heartbreaking in many cases, unfortunately, I have to say. But that's the truth. That's the total truth about wet races. It is very possible that's gonna be heartbreaking for many guys here. And it happens in real life, happens in virtual driving, in the game, F1 game, when there is a wet race. It's very possible to see many heartbreaking moments for many drivers. More than one driver for sure may go through that when weather is a wet race. Well, coming back into qualifying, we have only 1 more minute remaining. We got another commentary in our commentary box, which I'm gonna check quickly. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised to see the McLarens. No, really surprised to see the McLarens on P1 and P2. Famrod spins, but still has enough time to start a new flying lap, I think, but not sure if he has enough fuel to do so. He was on a flying lap, and well, he's lost it at Maggots and Beckett's. We have a comment from Clint from 6 minutes ago. He says, "Indeed, I've been trying to get back into league racing myself, and I'm doing okay, but still using assist, but I'm quick enough to keep up with others." Good to know that. Yeah, it's you've been some time away from league racing. I don't think it will take you too much long to catch back again. It's also a new game, so it's been new for everyone really. Only 2 months old this game has. And yeah, for sure you will have the pace to keep with other guys. Maybe not the fastest, but yeah, with a decent pace, and yeah, you go improving as long as you keep practicing and keep participating in more league races, so you'll find your pace finally. Coming back into our qualifying, we see that Jace, who's also a new driver here, has missed pole by 51 thousandths of a second. We are now on board with Flash, who's not gonna be able to do another flying lap, so we're gonna go now on board with Womax. Womax is currently on P5. I think he is on a flying lap right now. Yes, he is. He's gonna do improving 68 thousandths of a second on sector 2. That's not gonna be enough to take pole. Famrod, surprisingly for me, is gonna take, I think, his first pole of the season. Womax into final corner and goes up into P4. 2 tenths behind Famrod. Now made his medal up into P4. Thus only misses also by almost 2 tenths behind Famrod. Someone able to defeat that time? No, it won't. Its quali's ended, and it's gonna be Famrod who's on pole position. And I'm gonna be very excited for this race because 13 drivers on the grid in less than half of a second. 4 tenths really separates P1 from P13. And well, 1 second only separates P1 from P17. And Ash is one of the guys that DNFs, and he's definitely gonna be at the pace. Starting last, we're gonna see a very close race today. So Clint says goodbye. He says that he's gonna leave the stream up and that, well, he's off, he's out. Hope to see you again very soon, watching another of our streams in the coming weeks. So goodbye, Clint, and see you later. And yeah, as I said, we have a rain, and well, it's probably gonna mean carnage. So well, definitely in this case we don't have to check even the tires, because well, obviously everyone is on intermediate tires. Well, now we don't know if the rain will stay for all the race or if it will stop raining at some point. Well, finally it wasn't a McLaren 1-2, but it's a McLaren 1-3. Well, and here we go, we're about to start the race. Famrod's gonna start on P1, Jay's on P2. New guys on the front row today. And it's not starting yet. Here we go, okay. Lights out and away we go. Who gets the better start now? Looks, yeah, the McLaren's got the better start. Katainen's already up into P2. Finally, it is gonna be a McLaren P2 leading into turn 1. Mirismela follows now. Jace is trying to send a dive on Katainen, but was too far to do so. Everyone has survived that first part, that start of the race. Cool guys made up 4 places in just the start of the race. Now going down the inside of Mirismela. Cool guy makes a 5th one. P5 places 1 from Cool Guy on lap just on the start of the race on sector 1. Amazing job, but Mirismela is trying to fight back now. Are we gonna see a Hamilton Verstappen crash now into Cubs? No, we won't, because Mirismela, or who knows, there goes Mirismela on the back of Cool Guy, but no, not enough. Enough distance from the 2 guys. Famrod leads by 7 tenths in front of his teammate Katainen. Ash, we're on board with Ash now. Started last, has gone very patient, I think. He's not trying to put a lot of pressure. He stayed on last place, or does he have any damage? Maybe he has some damage there. Doesn't seem to go so fast at the exit of that corner. Famrod leads 8 tenths in front of Katainen. Katainen tried to stick back into, well, into less than a second from him. We can say DRS in this case because there's no DRS. And it's been a very clean start, I have to say, surprisingly on the rain. On board with Deck Paint, who's also a driver who's made a lot of places now trying to attack Womax. 6 places made it by this guy. By the outside, Womax defends the inside line. Who's gonna get the better traction out of the corner? There goes Deck Paint down the inside. Getting the move done, but Womax says the outside is gonna get the better traction, but no, now Deck Paint fights. Oh, and they spin. Womax is back. Round into almost into the wall. I think there was no damage made, but he's got a lot of places there. Down into P18, and yeah, Ash got the damage. He's into the pit lane. Very bad moment of the race. Oh, we have a battle for the lead here. Famrod, not sure if he made a mistake, but it's Katainen, his teammate, who is attacking there on Cobbs. Katainen takes the lead of the race. Not sure if Famrod made a mistake, but he dropped a lot of time very quickly. Could possibly be a mistake by Katainen, by Famrod at some point, which allowed Katainen to have a run on him on these wet conditions. Now Katainen 2 places up from the start, up into P1 already. Deck Paint now looking to make another move, now this time on Mirismela. Maybe, yeah, could be that Deck Paint went for a wet setup because he has great pace. He looks to have better pace than Mirismela in front of him. Oh, and there's Cool Guys, Rano who's round? Someone went round. It's Famrod. Famrod's round. And from pole to now completely disaster on just 2 laps. Famrod down into P16 of the race. Now Jace also lost with Cool Guy. Cool Guy going around the outside, getting the move done. And yeah, I think him and Deckpaint probably have wet setups. Because since the start of the race, they're starting making a lot of places. We see 7 places won from Cool Guy, 9 places won from Deckpaint. Yeah, possibly that's what's going on. They went for wet setups. So Cool Guy now looking to get the move on Katainen's, getting very close into him. Jay still hasn't lost pace to the top 2. Deckpaint is closing into those also, into them also. Mirosmel also has sticked into the same pace and Tick the same. No one has been able to pull that massive gap in front. We see that the top 11 are in DRS range from each other. On board with AA now, trying to get the overtake on Eckert. Also battling, I think they are on P3 and P4 on the standings. Championship rival, Nox, well, he's not racing today. And the other championship rival, Ash, is very far on P18. So yeah, this is a good for Eckert and AA, but they are gonna have to score points because of the moment. Eckert only scoring 1 point. A isn't scoring points right now, so yeah, well, Eckert has a penalty, but I'm just considering track positions right now. But yeah, I mean, if they wanted to capitalize on the weak moment Alpine has right now, they're definitely gonna have to go more aggressive and, well, win some points, some stronger points on this race. Well, Cool Guy hasn't been able to improve anymore. Now goes a bit into the gravel. This is gonna allow Jace to have a run on him. A bit of a mistake there from Cool Guy. Jace got enough to go. No, he doesn't have enough. He backs off at Cops. And Deckpaint's got very close into his teammate Jace, using the ERS to try to get the overtake on him, but Jace not using ERS, but still it's getting very difficult to get close to try and overtake here. A bit of a lag there going for Jace. Three-second penalty for Jace. Doesn't seem so much comfortable then on that car right now. He lets now his teammate by. Deckpaints goes through into P3. And that's 10 places made from this guy. Amazing race. And yeah, definitely he's gonna be my driver of the day. Oh, and King Miru has left the session. Definitely at the moment, Deckpaint and Cool Guy are our drivers of the day. They've just made an amazing fight back. Something going on there with AA, who's just lost to Fontar now. Fontar now's also done a great fight back. 8 places into P11 already, very close to points. Ash now set the fastest lap of the race, but he's so far behind on the grid. So we have now a three-way battle for the lead between Katainen, Cool Guy and Deck Paint, as Jace has lost a lot of pace with the top leaders. Deck Paint now gets a 3-second time penalty. This is not good for his race. Well, and surprisingly there hasn't been any DNFs till now, which I appreciate that a lot too, because, well, it shows that the guys are being very careful through this race. Well, probably a lesson to learn after last weekend race at Austria, that rain wasn't needed to see all that carnage that happened. And well, today guys being very careful on these wet conditions. Already on lap 6 and 0 DNFs till now. We have a calm moment of the race by now. We don't have much fights or things to check at the moment, and well, there's something going on. I can see the gap between drivers for some reason. A bit of a glitch, maybe. Probably, yeah, maybe a bit of a glitch. Cool Guy getting close into Katainen for P1. Goes off the track there. Now timings are back. We have also Miris Mela on the attack for Jace. Back into the race that was not too much exciting right now. It's it's gonna get exciting now because track's starting to dry up, and well, we are gonna see drivers going into the pit lane to change into slick tires at any moment. The question is, when is the track gonna be enough dry to go into the slicks? Who will be the first to go in to dive into the pit lane? We have to check when DRS gonna be enabled too. But yeah, track still is very wet. We can see all the water going on there, but it's gonna dry very soon. And well, the other question is, drivers going for mediums or going for softs? Softs, I think, can make it to the end. They last a lot on this track. If they have to pit on lap 13, they can try to go for softs. If not, maybe just go for medium tires. Well, Cool Guy's got the better traction there and is closing into Katainen. Cool Guy's also picked a penalty. And well, in this slick condition seems to be going better than Katainen. Yeah, getting very, very close into Katainen. Can Katainen try to defend this one? Not trying to defend so hardly at the moment, where it's not an overtaking point through Maggots and Beckett's. Now Katainen's gonna have to use some of his ERS to defend the move from Cool Guy. Cool Guy seems to have better traction on the actual conditions. Katainen holding very well into the lead of the race. No one pitting yet for slick tires. And Jace gets another 3-second time penalty. Miris Mela now picks a 3-second time penalty too. On board with Cool Guy trying to go for the lead of the race. As I said, getting better traction. We have a yellow flag and it's Deck Paint spins. Cool Guy trying to go through cops, trying to get the overtake on Katainen defending with what he can. Now going together through Maggots and Beckots. Cool Guy gets the move done. Cool Guy takes the lead of the race. Very difficult move done there by him. Katainen couldn't defend it anymore, but now using his ERS gonna have a fight back on him. Katainen tried to fight back the place, going down the inside. It's not enough. Now Katainen maybe gonna pit on this lap for slick tires to try and undercut. No, he won't. He's gonna stay out. Now can Katainen have a new run on Cool Guy? Is Cool Guy definitely have better pace than him? 4 times in front already, but well, that's not a big margin. And Katainen has a lot of ERS he can deploy. Cool Guy in the same conditions than him, but Cool Guy is starting to pull away 8 times already. It's gonna be 1 second at any moment. Yes, 1 second the gap. Cool Guy's got the better pace. On these conditions we have now. Now Katainen using his ERS to close into Cool Guy once again. Cool Guy hasn't been able to pull away more than 1 second in front of Katainen. Have a battle for the lead, and well, Katainen in some way has an advantage because he doesn't have any penalties, while Cool Guy does have that 3-second time penalty. Very close to losing the car there. That's gonna cost him 1.2 seconds behind Cool Guy. Yeah, and definitely if he can hold traction on these tires, he definitely won't be able to do on these legs. So we are not gonna see Katainen diving into the pit lane, I think, in this lap. Yellow flag, and that is gonna be Deck Paint once again. Yeah, he's round. The guy who was fighting for the lead on the first laps, now completely disaster for him. Well, his DNF is retired on track. Probably he's not allowed to do that, and if this brings out a safety car, yeah, this is gonna bring some talk after the race if it does. If not, well, would just, well, it still shouldn't be DNFing on track. Still may be dangerous for other drivers. We only have a yellow flag on sector 3. Yeah, thankfully it was only a yellow flag and we keep going. It didn't change the race at all. That's gonna be our first DNF of the race. Oh, and here we have our first drivers, Womax and Famrod, have decided to go for the slick tires, but yeah, it looks it hasn't worked. Yeah, definitely those slick tires not working for them at all. As I said, we saw Katainen struggling a lot on the traction on those intermediate tires. So definitely by common sense, if you can't get good traction on the intermediums because of rain, you're definitely not gonna get good traction on slicks. So yeah, it's completely useless trying to pit for those tires. Well, definitely now we are gonna be able to see guys pitting for soft tires when the track completely dries off, because we're already getting to half of the race, and yeah, softs make it through half of the race. On this track, soft tires degrade very low. Degradation is very low on Silverstone. Yellow flag, and that's gonna be one of the Alpine. I think it's King Marui spins. Katainen now pick a 3-second time penalty, and that's gonna put him on equal conditions with his rival for the win, Cool Guy. So Cool Guy now our virtual leader of the race. Have a yellow flag, and that's the McLaren, I think, of Famrod. AA and Ash both into the pit lane, gonna go for slick tires. A goes for softs. Still, was it the time to do so? Yeah, everyone is coming into the pit lane now. Ouch, gonna do the same. DRS enabled, and yeah, this is gonna change the race completely. Let's see who gets the better call. Now AA on the softs, can he do an undercut to all the guys in front of him? They have to do one more lap on those intermediate tires. Cool Guy and Katainen, the two of them into the pit lane now. Everyone is going into the pit lane now, and well, teammates now are gonna lose time if there are any. Yeah, for example, Freestyler gonna lose time because of Midas Mela. Tig's gonna lose time because of Cool Guy. Cool Guy is gone for the medium tires, maybe a mistake. Jay's also for the medium tires. Katainen, why Katainen is taking so long on his stop? What happened to Katainen? But that was a very very long stop. Also into the medium tires. Tig's gone for the softs. I think softs at this point was the right decision to do. We have Flesh leading the race now, then Ben, who has stayed out on intermediate tires for some reason. Well, so Flesh now leading the race, but can he keep that lead of the race? Yellow flag on sector 2, it's a McLaren, it's Famrod, complete wing damage there. Yeah, he's being lapped by everyone else. 10-second penalty for Famrod. And now goes back into track. he can get that penalty removed, but anyway I think it's gonna be pointless because yeah, he's lapped already. I don't think he has chances, any more chances on this race. After you are lapped, that's possibly that's all for you. No more chances. Farmer retires the car in the pit lane. Well, I don't know how it happened, but Cool Guy some way has a 10-second lead. Owen Tix completely destroyed his front wing. And that's the end of his run to try to get a podium today. King Miru is holding into his P5 and those intermediate tires, but now it's gonna be overtaken by Ben. Definitely not anything he can really do, but no, well, tries to defend, but it's pointless. Well, I think nothing's stopping Cool Guy today unless a safety car comes out. A 12-second gap into second place Miris Mela. Yellow flag on last sector, that's gonna be... Yeah, we have a spinner, it's Ben. Ben is round on... Now gonna let his teammate by. He went round and turned 2. Well, it's surprisingly how Miro is being able to hold in his P5, staying on the intermediate tires. He's doing a great job there. And Cool Guy keeps extending his lead of the race, already 13.2 seconds in front of Miris Mela. Lefty has the race on the bag if nothing weird happens. Doing another fastest lap of the race. And well, here Flash struggling to overtake the two guys in front of him on these soft tires. Miru finally decides to pit. Took him too long, and well, he's now gonna drop a lot of places. There goes Flash down the inside of Jace. Overtakes him with the soft compound of tire. Now gonna go for Miris Mela. Shouldn't be a difficult move now that Miris Mela doesn't have DRS to defend. Flash should easily get past him. And well, all this battle is helping Cool Guy that now is 14.2 seconds in front of second place Miris Mela. An amazing gap by this guy, by this Ferrari driver. Yeah, as I said, this wasn't gonna be a difficult move for Flash. Easily going down the inside and getting the move done on Miris Mela. Now should start pulling away. Not really sure if it's gonna be able to, but well, it's gonna have to start showing a great pace on those soft tires, but still, Cool Guy is too much in front of him. For he to be able to close that gap, so well, he can just get a solid P2 finish today. Not much he can do at the front of the race. And we have an Alpine round, that's gonna be King Miro on turn 2, goes round, back into the truck spinning. "10-second penalty for King Miro there. Well, that race completely ruined, he was doing a great race till now. And we have also another spinner from Eat My Dust. And Cool Guy sets another fastest lap in this race. He's doing fastest lap after fastest lap. Amazing drive by Cool Guy today. He's made up 8 places from the start of this race. And now with a 14.4 second gap. Yellow flag, and it's SMTH, I think. No, it's Eat My Dust once again. Following now this battle for the third place between Miris Meta and Jace. Don't have any much other battles on track, so we're gonna follow this one. Have a yellow flag in sector 1 now, and it's an Alpine, I think, round again. Probably King Miri once again. Yeah, round again and into the wall almost, but no, I think he didn't got any damage. Was just a complete spinner there, but rejoining the track. We have only 6 more laps to go. And finally, Miro DNFs the race in the pit lane. That's not gonna bring any safety car. Flash has now picked a penalty. 3-second time penalty. This puts him in equal conditions with Cool Guy, who well is leading the race right now in case a safety car came out. and all the gaps were closed, and well, it's not gonna change anymore because both have 3-second time penalties. And we are seeing here a great battle between Mela and Jace for P3 of the race. Anyway, Mela has this battle in the back because Jace has 6 seconds more penalties than him. They are just fighting each other for fun, really. So, well, yeah, have fun, but don't take too much risk. You don't want to miss that podium, Mela. Well, now he picks a 3-second penalty, and that's what I'm talking about. Didn't need to take too much risk to risk getting more warnings, and well, now only 3 warnings to have be in same conditions as rival Jace. And again, a Mercedes is round. That's possibly eat my dust. Jace battling Mela for P3 of the race. Well, trying to force an error from him, really, because apart from that, there's no way he's getting that podium today. And well, with going back with Cool Guy, a race leader, his gap is up into 15.2 seconds. So well, I think this is going to be the most dominant win in all the season till now. 15.5 seconds right now. It might does DNF in the pit lane. Very low amount of DNF still. Only 4 people DNF this race. We have a battle here in the midfield between Fontarnau and Eckert. Eckert wanting to get more points for his championship battle. Final rank currently on P3 on the standings, and well, now trying to take all the points possible after, well, the Alpines not scoring points today. We keep the battle between Jace and Mela for P3. Now Jace is up into P3. Following this battle through the midfield, Fontarnau, John Fans, AA, Ash also getting involved in the battle. Ash wants to score all the points he can, but he has 3-second time penalty, so he's not gonna be able to get too much places now, even if he gets the track position. Trying to fight against one of his rivals in the championship. Oh, and he spins him. He spins AA. A is round, and AA's. Oh, Ash touched him from the back, and AA is round on turn 1, turn 2. And well, this is gonna take him out of the points today. Cool Guy picks a 3-second time penalty while trying to make some fastest lap, for sure. Well, that penalty not gonna affect him at all. Well, A is being spun by his rival Ash. Not sure if Ash got any damage because of that. Yeah, he has damage. Ash got wing damage for that collision with A, so that's two championship contenders gonna finish out of the points now. Jace has kept picking more penalties now, up to 12-second time penalties. Still have 2 more laps of this race, but it's getting very crazy with penalties. I don't know how people got so much penalties on this race. And people keep picking up penalties. Well, definitely gonna have to give an award to John Fans and AA for having 0 penalties on this race, because they are the only drivers that don't have one. Everyone else has a penalty, at least a 3-second penalty, and that's to say the least, because we have only Only 4 people with 3-second time penalties, the rest have 12-second time penalties, 9-second time penalties, 6-second time penalties. And in a track like Silverstone, I don't really know how that happened. It's not an easy track to corner cut. Final lap of the race, Cool Guy has already started. Battle between Fontarnau and John Fans. Fontarnau the driver with more penalties on this race, 18 seconds in total. We're going to have our 5th winner of the season. In all 6 races, only one driver has been able to repeat to win. That's been Ash, who today won't be scoring any points as it stands now. And also with a possible penalty being awarded to him for that contact he made with AA. We are going to have our 5th winner of the season, Cool Guy, on the Ferrari. Extended the gap to 17 seconds. It's going to be the most dominant win in all the season. Gonna finally only be 14 seconds because of that 3 extra second time penalties he has. On board with Cool Guy, is going to be the most dominant win in all the season. Final corner for him, and it's gonna be Cool Guy who wins the British Grand Prix, sets the fastest lap of the race in the final lap 2. Flash gonna take 2nd of the race. Mirismela finally is gonna take 3rd. Jace, I think, have enough gap to even hold into that 4th place. Katainen takes P5. Freestyler is gonna take P6. SMTH finally will take a P7 on this race. Echoed a P8. Wasn't able to capitalize on his rivals on the championship. A finally takes P9 and John Fans P10. Ash misses points on P11 and Fontarnau down into P12 with all those 18-second time penalties. Crazy race for sure. Low amount of DNFs compared to what previous races have been. And a very dominant win by Cool Guy today.